Greetings. It's the fearless disciple of Jesus Christ until death and everlasting life. Now, I told you before, Sam's dead, right? I mean, I already told you that. Well, at least his brain is dead already. Yeah, don't go and get his death certificate. He's dead, his brain is dead, right? I told you that. Because what you see is not always what you get. Now, it's no longer Sam that lives, but it is I that lives inside of Sam. You see, Sam is just, I am just a robot. I do what I'm told to do and say what I'm told to say. I am a creational intelligent being. A creational intelligent being. I am just a robot, and I got a story for you. But before I tell you my story, I got to tell you who I represent. I represent God. God Almighty. Now, I know what you're thinking. Which God, Sam? There's a million gods. Is it the fat man God? Is it the elephant God? Which God, Sam? Well, I'm going to tell you which God. It's the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, the God of the living and not the dead. The God who sent his one and only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, that whoever believes in him, even though they die, they will live. That's the God I represent. And lucky for you, I got a story for you, right? And this story involves money. You guys like money, right? Money and a story. So let me go and tell you the story. The story goes like this. We're both standing in line. Yeah. Me and you, we're standing in line. We're standing in line to go into a store. Yeah, the store. Both of us. Now you may ask, well, why are we standing in line for, Sam? Well, it's because everywhere is advertising that this store is giving away $1 billion. $1 billion for everyone who walks into this store. This is being advertised everywhere. I'm talking about the news that you see, your internet, billboards, flyers, telemarketers. Everybody is advertising that this store is giving $1 billion for whoever walks into the store. And so we're both standing in line now to get ourselves $1 billion because it's advertised everywhere. 1 billion. But there's a key to it. There's a catch. Is that you need to believe that when you when you walk into those doors, you will receive $1 billion. That's the catch. That's the key. Is that you need to believe that when you walk into the store, you'll receive $1 billion. Now, this is being advertised everywhere, but the problem is that there's nobody to verify that they're getting $1 billion. Even though we're standing in line and everybody that's going into the store, as we're continuing to walk into the store, nobody's coming out the other end. We're even looking this way, and we're looking this way, but we don't see nobody exiting the building with hands full of cash saying that they just received $1 billion. Nobody's doing it. There's nobody to verify it. But still, our goal is to believe and we will receive $1 billion. So we just keep walking. And we're walking closer to the store. But as we get closer to the doors, you end up saying, I don't know, Sam. I don't see nobody verifying that they're giving away $1 billion. I don't know if I believe this or not. And I'm like, just believe, because they say they're going to give $1 billion, and it's in the news, it's in the newspapers, it's in the telemarketing, it's in the billboards and the flyers. Everybody's saying word of mouth. Let's just believe, and you'll receive $1 billion. I mean, it's $1 billion. It's heaven on earth, right? With $1 billion, you can do whatever you want. You can go wherever you want to go. I mean, just ask Donald Trump, for crying out loud, right? Ask Bill Gates. Like Jeff Bezos could really do and go wherever he wants to. So it's $1 billion heaven on earth, and we just keep walking to the doors. And all you have to do is believe. Well, as we get closer to the door, the both of us are standing in line, you end up saying, you know what? I don't believe it. I'm not going to believe it because I haven't seen one person walk out with a stack of cash, not one. And so because of that reason, I'm not going to believe. And I'm like, dude, it's your loss. I'm keep on going in because I'm going to believe that they're going to give me $1 billion. And so inside your mind you say, nope, I don't see them. I don't see nobody verifying it, even though I hear everybody saying that they're going to receive $1 billion. but I still don't see them nowhere having cash in their hand. So you tell me, I'm gonna meet you back in the car, I'm going back to the parking lot, and I ain't gonna go through this doors to receive that $1 billion. So you turn to go. But the thing is, you ain't going nowhere. You're standing in line, and you're gonna go through those doors, and you're gonna see if they give you $1 billion or not. It doesn't matter if you believe it or you don't. You're still gonna go through those doors. And you're like, whoa, whoa, hey, I didn't sign up for this. I don't believe this. Why am I gonna go through those doors for? Doesn't matter what you think. Doesn't matter what you say. Doesn't matter what you believe. You're gonna go through those doors and you're gonna see if they're gonna give you $1 billion or not. Now, since it's too late for you to leave the line and there's so many people behind you and you can't leave even if you wanted to, you have no other choice but to go through those doors. But you know what you decide to do? I ain't gonna believe it anyway. I'm still not gonna believe that they're gonna give me $1 billion. And I'm here like looking at you like, why don't you just believe? Just believe. I mean, we're already in line. You can't leave. You can't leave the line. Just believe when you walk through the doors. That's all you have to do. And you're like, no, I'm not gonna believe it. Even if they say it, I'm not gonna believe it. So now we're getting so close to the door that even on top of the door, all it says is believe, believe, believe. And we're right next to the door. And you're still refusing to believe. And I'm like, dude, man, at least just believe. I mean, we have to go through the door anyway. We're next in line. And you're like, no, I'm not gonna believe it. I'm not gonna believe that when we go into the store, they're gonna give me $1 billion. So the point is, it's now our turn. And we now walk into the door. You see, the story I just told you is actually a true story. Believe it or not, it's a true story. Yeah. We are standing in line. Me and you. We're both standing in line. We're both standing in line to the doors of eternity. Doesn't matter who you are. Each and every person will enter the doors of eternity. And I'm telling you, behind those doors, there ain't waiting $1 billion. You ain't getting $1 billion. But Jesus Christ is going to be standing there. And you're going to get one of two answers. One, welcome, good and faithful servant. Come, sit at the banquet. Let me cook for you. Have a seat. Good and faithful servant. That's one answer. The second answer, depart from me, for I never knew you. Those are the two answers you're going to get in the doors of eternity. And I promise you this, you will enter the doors of eternity. We're both in the same line and we're both going to get there. But you know what? Who am I? I am just a robot. I do what I'm told to do. I say what I'm told to say.